The administration of Joe Biden is set to reveal details of its China trade policy Monday in a speech to be delivered by U.S. Trade Representative Katherine Tai. Her remarks at the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington will coincide with the start of the final 3 months of the Phase 1 U.S.-China trade deal struck back in early 2020 in the waning days of Donald Trump's presidency. While U.S. officials have suggested they're not satisfied with China's compliance in all aspects of that deal, China's ambassador to the United States, Qin Gang, says China has been faithfully implementing the Phase 1 agreement and called on the U.S. to work with China to create the necessary conditions and atmosphere for the implementation of the agreement. Monday's speech is expected to unveil the Biden administration's next steps and whether to try and negotiate a follow-on agreement. Further frustrating the deal, of course, was the emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has slowed trade and disrupted supply chains around the globe. China has repeatedly said that improved trade relations are at the heart of improving larger ties between the two countries.
The true essence of China-U.S. economic and trade relations is mutual benefit and win-win. Fighting a trade war can only result in lose-lose. We hope that the U.S. can properly view the essence of China and U.S. economic and trade relations in the spirit of mutual respect and equal consultation, work with China to properly handle the economic and trade between the two countries, and promote the healthy and stable development of Sino-U.S. economic and trade relations.
President Biden has kept in place tariffs on hundreds of billions of dollars worth of Chinese goods that originated under his predecessor Donald Trump, despite his vocal criticism of the approach when he campaigned for office. Many American companies, economists, as well as the U.S.-China Business Council have urged the removal of the tariffs on goods traded between the world's two largest economies. International observers have been waiting to see what the Biden administration's approach to trade with China will be. So far, the White House has been light on specifics, although Biden has made clear he doesn't want conflict.
The United States will compete, and will compete vigorously, but we're not seeking, say it again, we are not seeking a new Cold War or a world divided into rigid blocks. The United States is ready to work with any nation that steps up and pursues peaceful resolution to shared challenges, even if we have intense disagreements in other areas, because we'll all suffer the consequences of our failure if we do not come together to address the urgent threats like COVID-19 and climate change, or enduring threats like nuclear proliferation.
Tai has been carrying out what the administration calls a top-to-bottom review of U.S. trade policy regarding China since taking office in March. She has said that the results of that review will be completed soon without committing to a date. As part of the Phase 1 agreement, she and Chinese Vice Premier Liu He were supposed to meet every 6 months. She's had one phone conversation with Liu back in May. It was reported at the time that the conversation was candid, practical, and constructive. Toby Muse reporting for CGTN, Washington.